What's going on, everybody? F Mac here, coming at you. I really hope you're excited for this hangout, as we're going to be sharing with you some incredible stuff about how you can travel the world for basically pennies on a dollar and make a ridiculous amount of money. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds, all right? So I'm here with one of my rock stars, Asia McKenzie, and she's brought on one of her teammates as well for this hangout. So what I want to do, first of all, is just give people a couple of minutes to jump on. And I want to share with you a quick video, all right, that's really came about from this membership, all right. So a quick 1 minute video, and it's going to inspire you, big style. So, Asia, can you see my screen before I go ahead and press play? Yeah. Right. Hopefully you can. Right. So here we go. Oh man, I love that video so much. Let's share my screen. I find it funny at the end of that video how my dad's like beached like a whale on that rock.
That was awesome, Fraser. So great to see you being where you are and traveling around the world in Thailand, and everybody admiring your lifestyle is pretty awesome.
Oh, thank you, Chief. Thank you very much. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is our result from this like incredible vacation club that we're going to share with you tonight. All right. Now, thanks to, I mean, I've been living out in Thailand for the past 10 months. I've been, like Asia said, been living quite an amazing lifestyle. I've actually got two of my teammates that live in Thailand with me. And I'm back in the UK now just to visit the family. I'm heading off to America next month for about 2 weeks, and then I move to Mexico. All thanks to this vacation club, and it's pretty damn badass. But the best thing about it is I'm moving to Mexico with my teammates, which is it's just top of the line. And then we're going to be hosting like monthly masterminds and all that crazy stuff out there. So let's dive into this, shall we? Right. Let me see. Share my screen. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly run through a document with you and actually show you, exactly really what this is. I mean, it's a vacation club where you can basically save like between 50 and 90% on holidays. I mean, it's unbelievable. Am I right, guys? Or am I right? You need to unmute yourself.
That's right, guys.
Woo!
I am a private vacation club. Whoop whoop!
Boom. So let's rock and roll. So here we go. Basically, these are a couple of images that some of the members have sent in, all right, for us to use. So as you can see here, this is the, hopefully I'll make that a bit bigger just so you can see it. All right, we've got the Lake Okan Aga, I hope that's right, resort. And as you can see on Expedia, all right, this would have cost $3,074. Right, this is for a week, right, out there. And with this amazing vacation club, exact same dates, exact same room for $398. That is, and as you can see here, he saved 90%. I mean, that is just unflipping real. I mean, getting to go to, I mean, it looks like a pretty incredible resort. I mean, 3-bedroom for $398. I mean, guys, I mean, it's just amazing, isn't it? How you can go to an amazing location for that kind of money.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, the other day I was looking at the one for Las Vegas, and that was some really good deals too. And I have a lot of friends that come to Las Vegas to stay here, so I'll be talking to them about Island Private Vacation Club soon.
Hell yeah. Andrea, you want to touch on this a little bit? I've just seen you've jumped on. What do you think of these incredible prices? You'll need to unmute yourself. Yeah, you're still muted. Right.
There we go.
Happy days. Sorry. So what do you think then?
I think that the private vacation club is incredible, and there's no comparison. There's no match for it. The time that I had today to go through a lot of the back off there, I was blown away. Because around here in Canada, there's not a deal, but the ones thank you. The ones we do are pretty incredible. I wonder if I can grab a screenshot right now. Did you already have some set up?
I'm just using the document that I got from one of the members, just showing people a few screenshots that they've sent in from actual locations that they've went to and the prices that how much they've actually saved. But
yeah, it's pretty crazy what we save back there, and I'm sorry I missed the beginning. I don't know what you've delved into, but it's not just the discounts that we get on the accommodations, but we have a whole toolbox back there of making the best vacation possible for you. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, guys, seriously, I mean, when you think about it, I mean, a lot of people really get involved in this industry. You know, to have freedom, maybe like, you know, spend time with the kids, and you know, going on vacation is a good thing, and it's what this industry it really allows you to have. All right, so I mean, the memories and stuff. Well, look at this way, right? You could spend. Let's go back to the top one, like $3,000 on a holiday. All right, a lot of people will like save for months before they can go on something like that, and they'll get there. You know, they won't really have any spending money. All right, but with our vacation club, you can spend $398, and you know, the chances are you're still going to have some saving money rather than going out and spending $3,000. So, you know, when you look at it that way as well, I mean, it is pretty damn cool because when you go on holiday, obviously you do want to do things. So, moving on, we have, I tell you, some of the names of these places are unbelievable. I hope I say this right. Licky Tiki Village, right? So, oh my god, unbelievable. Anyways, this is through, I'm guessing it's probably Expedia again. And as you can see here, like $1,443. Alright, and it's the exact same dates as you can see. Where are we going? December 6th, so December 13th, December 6th, December 13th, $608. I mean, that's unreal. I mean, that's what? Yeah, 55% savings. I mean, that's amazing. And as you can see, the resort here, I'll just blow it up a bit so you can maybe see the pictures a bit better. You know, it ain't too bad. It's pretty dope resorts. I was going to rattle on through these just to, and then we'll actually move into the actual more details of this. Alright, so here we can see we have the Resort Quest Aspens on Blackcomb. Okay, $1,000. Alright, and then with this vacation club, $398. I mean, it's unreal, the prices. I mean, it still blows me away every time like I go and look where I want to go, because you know, I'm planning on hitting up loads of places next year, because like I say, I'm moving to Mexico in October, and then once I'm settled in there, I'm going to go traveling.
Can I just make a point there, Fraser? This price, $398, it's for a week.
Yeah.
One whole week you stay, it's cost you $400.
It's unreal. And I don't know why this just came to my mind, but I was looking at cruises, alright, because like I said, I'm back in the UK now, and I was wanting to take my dad away somewhere. I found the cruise, right, and I am not joking. I'll even go through my profile when Asia or Andrea's talking and find it. I think it was a 5-day cruise for $9. Not 19, not 900, $9 for a cruise. I was like, honestly, I nearly collapsed when I seen this. I mean, that's just nuts. There's no place on earth except this vacation club where you can find cruises for that price. I mean, I was seriously blown away. I mean, Asia, I think you've seen that, didn't you? That screenshot.
Yes, I did. I saw it on your Facebook profile.
Unbelievable. All right, so here we got Tahiti Village. right, in Las Vegas. As you see on Expedia, 1,260. But with the amazing Vacation Club, $474. I mean, the savings, guys, are just unbelievable. All right, so I'll just scram through the rest. All right, here's another good example. This one on Expedia was sold out. All right. Now, with this Vacation Club, you can still get it, which is pretty damn cool, for $600. And it's like Asia says, these resorts that you're seeing now are for a week, because that's what we specialize in, just getting people away for weeks. It's pretty damn awesome. All right. So at least you can get the gist of it right now. All right. So what I want to do now is pass this on to Asia. And Asia, you want to talk a little bit about the retail side of this?
Yeah, I just wanted to touch upon, you know, if you're watching this and you're interested just to be a customer. Now imagine if you are, let's say, work, you know, as a nurse, as a teacher, as a professor, whatever you're working as, and you have only a limited amount of vacation time, and you know you work hard for your money. So when you're traveling, you want to get the best possible deal, so that you're not wasting, you know, your money and waste a lot of. So the value that we have here, just by you being a customer of our Island Private Vacation Club, that's like a 90% saving for the entire of your lifetime. And this vacation club, I think we have the 20 weeks for the 12,000 package, and then we have some other deals. But this vacation club, you can, you know, it gives you memories for the lifestyle. I mean, for a long time. So just to tell you a little bit about my story, my husband and I, we used to go on vacation for so many countries. We used to go to Singapore, Hong Kong, China, Costa Rica, Mexico, everywhere around the world, Brazil. And when I joined Fraser McDonald, you know, I joined ILN to be an affiliate, and then I saw this vacation club. I was thinking to myself, why didn't I join this earlier? Then me and my husband would not spend $5,000 in just our Brazil trip. You know, we could have researched and go into our Island Private Vacation Club and maybe get a deal for $500 instead of $5,000. So on the consumer side, looking at what we got to offer as a consumer, this makes sense to me. This makes sense to save money while vacationing and creating lasting memories for my family, my friends, and you know, and I want to do that for you as well. You know, you don't have to pay a lot of money to vacation. We have great deals inside the Island Private Vacation Club.
Yeah. And that's one thing that still blows me away is when we're looking at timeshares. Right? I mean, if you're on here and you know you're in a timeshare, I mean, these people can pay between like what $30,000 and $50,000 to get, you know, a place at one resort, and they can go 1 week a year. All right, and they have to pay like I think it's like $700 to $800 a year for the maintenance fees. I mean, that to me is a complete rip-off. Like that seriously is paying that kind of money for 1 week a year. I mean, you must be out of your mind. And with this vacation club, I mean, we'll get into the details of the memberships, but you can like pay $12,000 one time, and you can go, you know, as many holidays as you want. But we have something called the hot weeks, which are the dead cheap ones, like 20 weeks out of the year, and you only need to pay the fee one time. I mean, that's, you know, to me that kind of beats a timeshare. I mean, guys, what are your thoughts on that? Andrea, let's start with you, shall we?
Yeah, I'll chime in for sure. See, let me back up for just a second. I have a family of 6, and traveling for me means I'm dropping about $4,000 to $5,000 on accommodation alone, because we can't just get one room. Most rooms are for 4, made to get another room. So, like Asia, I have traveled most of the United States and all of Canada, some of Mexico. And my desire is to bring my children with me. So when I look at the prices, like imagine all these comparison deals and doubling it. That's what I was looking at, and I was like, no way, I'm not going to stop traveling just because of these prices. And I started to dig, and I found our vacation clubs. I was blown away. I was ecstatic. I was like, I didn't even have to think about it. I got it. And I know right this second, my youngest is 4 months, so traveling is a little bit harder when she's still so young. But there's a lot of great places that are right in my area. So as far as timeshares and property owners go, what people don't know or notice is that even with our vacation club, when you're vacationing on it, you can rent out your property. We have a section in the back where you can list your property and rent it out for those weeks, or if you are an owner of the property, you can rent it out to other members and list it in the back as well. So it just, for me, it just makes sense. And the places that we get aren't just 4 walls, a bed, and a TV, like a standard hotel room. Like, they're nice places to bring your family. And I'm a cook. You guys know. You've seen my Facebook. I love to cook. And for me to sit in a restaurant, it's very limiting to me. I love restaurants. I love being wine dined every once in a while, but all I do in my head is try to recreate the dish in my own kitchen. So to go somewhere exotic and nice and to be able to shop local, to get my hands on all their produce, and to bring it home and create my own memories in the kitchen. I think a lot of memories for families are created in the kitchen, and I don't think it should change just because we are somewhere else. So they make it really comfortable and really affordable for families. Yeah, I didn't want to stop my traveling journey. And one more thing. I didn't want... like I said, we've already done extensive travel in Canada and the United States, and it's so easy to travel within Canada and the United States. It's these overseas places that are really attractive to me, and I really want my children to see the world, because I find I find that North America is pretty fake, very superficial, and I would love to get some culture, go see Europe, the UK, places where things are full of culture and reality. And I see myself able to do that without this membership, honestly. And they don't just give you access to hotels, you know, they're villas in little villages, and these resorts are more community run and community oriented and inside of a community, so you really get a flavor for where you're traveling, instead of I know when I used to go to Mexico, I'd be like, where are all the Mexicans, you know, because the deals are in really touristy areas and saturated with, you know, they just pick up a city and move it to a tropical location. And I find this, what's available in the back, we can really get into the off the beaten track places, as well as the luxury condos on the beach. So I like the variety back there as well. I'm done.
Nice.
Take it away, Fraser.
Yeah, just how Andrew was saying about the resorts. I mean, when you've seen the document, I mean, you can see these resorts. I mean, like I say, it's not just like 4 walls and a bed. Like, these places are top of the line. A lot of them are 4- and 5-star resorts that you could pay like thousands of dollars for, but you can get them for like, you know, less than $400, which is just unbelievable. And one thing I do want to touch on, actually, which Andrew was saying about the family stuff, I still remember when I was young, you know, a little boy, and you know, my mum and dad are like average family, you know, making average money. And every time we go away on holiday, you know, it wasn't really that much. It was like probably, I don't know, once every 4 years. They'd save up for months, you know, like I was saying earlier, we'd go away. But we wouldn't be able to do anything, because all they did was just afford to pay for the holiday. So we can get there, we're just like, you know, chilling out and going to the beach, but I'm not actually doing any, you know, exciting activities. If the vacation club was around in those days, I mean, that would make it so much better, because anyone, you know, it doesn't matter really what kind of money you're making, anyone can afford like $400 to go on a holiday, like a high-class holiday. So, you know, if you are just like an average person looking to vacation, you know, however much it may be, this is definitely something that you want to look at, because it's like I say, it's cheap, anyone can afford it, and you can really get those long-lasting family memories, you know, that you deserve to have. So, yeah, just a little story for you there. Now, shall we move on to the membership options, or has anyone else got something to say? I mean, Caesar, can we hear you yet, or are you still having trouble with your headset or your mic or whatever it was?
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, happy days. There we go.
Oh.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's done at the last couple hangouts, but hey, it's working.
What do you think of this amazing vacation club, man? Pretty amazing, huh?
Yeah, I think it's an awesome deal. I mean, if you look at just the savings you're gonna get, I mean, that alone is gonna cover. It's gonna pay for itself. I mean, just in the savings alone. So it's just an awesome value. And like Andrew was saying, if you travel, you're gonna probably keep traveling anyways. Mm-hmm. So why not look for the best option for you and for your family? That way, you guys can have better vacations, you know, without having to pay those outrageous prices like y'all were talking about, right? So I've looked at the deals, and the savings are there. I love the membership options that they have. You know, you can kind of cater for whatever best fits your needs. So I think it's an awesome program. I mean, I jumped on it, of course, and I'm excited. I have some friends already that I've told them about the vacation club, and I mean, they're not even marketers. Just as a standalone product, they were like, man, you know, you need to send me more information. I need to get that, you know, for me and for my family. So there's just so much potential with this, right? I mean, even if you were to take this offline and you were to just really hustle in your local market with all the local business owners, small business owners that you have in your local area, and you were just to kind of push this as just a standalone product, you know, there's just so much potential. And I'm a big fan of marketing to your local markets anyways. I think that with a lot of the skill sets that we learn, a lot of the training that we have inside our company, inside of ILN, you really have a huge opportunity to really go out there and market this to all the people that are in your local area, because it's strategies that they can apply to any business, really. So, and then you throw the private vacation club on top of it, right? And you just have just this extra awesome package, you know, on top of everything else. So I think it's a great value. We're definitely going to use it. I mean, we're glad we bought it, and you know, it's something that so far everybody I've showed it to has been excited about it. Nobody thought that it was not worth the cost of the program. You know, they've all seen the tremendous value in it, because if, like I was saying, if you're already doing timeshares, you're going to see the savings. I mean, you're going to absolutely see the savings if you already have a timeshare. And if you travel frequently anyways, you know, you're probably used to spending, you know, thousands of dollars for like a week in a mediocre hotel or resort, right? You're not even getting like a fine vacation experience. You're just you're getting a budget vacation is what you're getting, right? And even then, you're paying more than what we're paying here for like a 5-star experience. So for me, it's just an exceptional value. And, you know, I mean, everybody I've showed it to loves it. So I think there's a huge market for this, and I think that it's going to be it's going to be very easy to kind of share this with everybody that we know. And I mean, it sells itself. Just some of the screenshots that Fraser you were showing, I mean, they sell it themselves. I mean, you can't compare. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, I was just going to say that, man. I mean, people look at this. I mean, it is a serious no-brainer. I mean, I've not seen anywhere else on the internet where you can get prices like this. I mean, it blows me away. And like I say, you know, I love traveling, and now I can do it for basically pennies on a dollar, which is pretty damn awesome. And the good thing about this vacation club, it's not just, you know, holidays or whatever. It does flights, it does cruises, it does car rentals, it does the whole shebang. All right, and maybe if you were looking through, you know, the back office and there was a particular resort you were looking for and you couldn't find it, you know, you email the customer support and they will work their backside off to find the exact resort you're looking for and give you the best price possible, which, you know, that's pretty awesome. I mean, I've done that before because I was looking at going to Dubai a couple of months ago, but, you know, I didn't go because some things came up. But, I mean, I was looking at going for about $550. That's not bad for Dubai. That's actually pretty damn insane. So, guys, if you've got any questions, you know, just comment below and let us know. But right now, I think we should move on to the membership options, unless anyone else has got something to say before we move on to that.
I was gonna take my husband on a staycation using the GRN away from the baby.
Oh.
Never mind.
Excellent. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to touch on Asia. I'll do the whole TLA side if you do the whole retail after I'm finished. So if you scroll down, where are we going? All right. So first of all, you're going to be expecting this is going to be like however much. Right. For straight retail, it's like 12,000, but we can do it special for you right now. All right. So when you decide to get in our club, all right, because this is the Internet Lifestyle Network's Vacation Club, becoming a Total Lifestyle Alliance member, that's when you really join the elite. All right. So to get access to the Vacation Club and get 20 weeks a year, right, which is just the dog's bollocks, right, is $3,000 down, which is dirt cheap for what you actually get. And then $250 a month for 48 months, which is 4 years. All right. Now this part here, the professional apprentice level, inside our club, we've got like marketing training on how to sell this. So I mean, you can choose to have this as well if you want, but if you don't, that's completely fine. So what does it actually get you when you join? So you get the Vacation Club. You pay your money now. By click the link below, get started. You pay your money, you'll get access to the club in about 24 to 48 hours. All right, and then that's you. You're ready to rock and roll. You can start using it. You've got your 20 weeks. You can start traveling. You can start, using cheap flights. You can do whatever. All right. I also have a private online mastermind group where the legend himself, the oracle, the gurus of not guru. I'm not going to call him that. Mark Overton. All right, industry legend. All right. This product right here is what Mark used to, make millions. And he's taken his family all over the world. Oh. There's a couple of pictures of him. See if I can find them actually. When he went off to Hawaii. Let me see if I can find this bad boy. Where are we going? I know it's here somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I've seen Mark. He's talked about the Vacation Club for a while. Just see this man. Here we go. Perfect. That's the one I was looking for. This is Mark Overson when he went to.
Fraser, you need to share your screen.
Oh my god. Right, we'll try that again, shall we? Just keep me on track, guys, before I get ahead of myself. Right, can you see my screen? Yeah, happy days. Okay, so let's try again. Here we go. Mark Overson. Alright, this is him when he went to Hawaii, alright, with his wife when he took his kids as well. Down here is actually where they filmed King Kong. Alright, but this is a good thing, like we were all saying earlier, about the long-lasting memories that you'll be able to create. So like I say, a lot of people, they do save up for months and months and months and months, and they go on a holiday, they can't really do nothing. But with this, I mean, the memories that you can create is pretty damn incredible. Alright, and I'm really looking forward to when I start using this and start traveling, taking my family away, for pennies on a dollar. Alright, so anyways, back to the document. Where are we going? Alright, so you can see this now. I apologise. Like I say, it's a Total Lifestyle Alliance member. $3,000 down one time. All right, not yearly. Once it's done, it's done. And it's $250 a month for 48 months, which is 4 years. Right, that is ridiculously cheap for this. Okay. But like I say, you get access to the mastermind group, which is where Mark Horson and his buddy Vincent Ortega Jr. really take you in and mentor you as to how to become a serious entrepreneur. Now I know there's going to be two different kinds of people on this hangout. We're going to have ones that are just wanting to, become or be part of the actual membership itself, right, and not sell it, which is what Asia's going to touch on. Then it's going to be these entrepreneurial type people who are wanting to get involved and start making some serious money. All right, I probably caught your attention with how to earn $6,000 per sale, but we'll get to that. All right, and you also get invited to our events. Now, with doing the one time. Alright, you actually get access to Mark Hoverson's incredible courses, alright, which is what this man has used to just create an unimaginable amount of wealth in his life. But not only that, inspire and change other people's lives. I mean, we're talking, multiple 6- and 7-figure earners have came from these two courses, and you get access to these. I mean, Mark Hoverson Solomon CEO goes for it's $1,000. And Solomon CEO 10 million plus goes for $5,000, right? And you get it for $3,000 down payment, and you get the course, you get the mentoring, you get absolutely everything. The value here is just unbelievable, unmatched. All right. Now, scrolling down. Oops, no, wrong button. Right, let's try again. All right. So now, if you're the entrepreneurial type, excuse me. the entrepreneurial type and you want to sell this, right? This is awesome, right? This comp plan is the shit. Okay, so say you're watching this now, you buy it and you go for the $2,995 down payment, add in $1,000. All right, then the person who brought me into the internet lifestyle network, he'd make $100, and the person that brought him in would earn $100, and the person that brought him in would earn $100. That's pretty damn cool. Okay. And this is like if you do want to sell it, if you just want to use the actual club to travel with your family, then by all means, happy days. But like I say, this is more for the entrepreneurial type people. And then also you earn commissions on the monthly payments as well. And this is where the real lifestyle money comes in. This is what's allowed me to basically retire at 23, all right, make multiple six figures a year, live in live in Thailand. I've been there for 10 months. All right, I live in a $3 million mansion. Well, did. Because like I said, I moved to Mexico. I'm back in the UK right now. I've been here for about 3 weeks. I leave for America in just over a week. I'm going to be there for about 3 weeks. I'm going to be living with Mark Overson and Vincent Ortega Jr. Then I move to Mexico with my teammates. All right, because of the monthlies here, because of this, the monthly payments on the actual vacation club. Because selling this vacation club is easy, right? Anybody can sell this. Doesn't matter if it's for the 3,000 level or the full payment option, which we'll get to in a minute. So if you're really looking for that lifestyle, right, the lifestyle money, the complete ultimate laptop lifestyle, this is for you. Because like I say, you're down $125 a month direct, and then your team sales as well, which is pretty awesome. All right, now this is the one that we all recommend that you go for because you're going to save yourself $3,000. All right, so the full pay TLA option is $12,000. All right, straight away access to the club, the same as if you paid the 3,000 down and 250 for 48 months. But like I say, this one you save $3,000. Now, like I say, this webinar is how to earn $6,000 per sale. Here you go. Say you're watching this right now, and you click the link, can't even speak, the link below this video, right? And you go and buy the full option, $12,000, straight out of the bag, no wussy, just go for it. $6,000 straight up, all right, to me. All right, or if someone, if Asia invited someone or Asia and they bought it through their link, all right, they'd earn $6,000. It's as simple as that. And with the value of this vacation club, it's an easy sale. This is not a difficult thing to sell. This is what people are wanting because a lot of people do want the vacation. Is there someone want to chip in? I just heard someone unmute themselves.
Oh yeah, I wanted to chip in because I was Fraser's first GRN. And I just paid $12,000 like that because I saw so much value in what we have to offer here.
I got to admit, see when you say you just earned, $6,000, that's an amazing email. That's what a lot of people make in like 5 or 6 months. And you can earn it by selling a product that people really want to use, getting cheap holidays. Because you yourself watching this right now, you've probably been on holidays, and every time you look, you're always looking for the cheapest one. Well, now you've got the cheapest one right at your disposal. All you need to do is buy it. That's not difficult, is it? It's quite easy. Okay, so let's say, so if you bought now $12,000, I'd make $6,000. My sponsor Ash Campbell would earn $500. His sponsor Jamie Waters would earn $500, and Jamie's sponsor Vincent Ortega Jr. would earn $500. All right. If you're good at duplicating, all right, which is one thing I'm extremely good at teaching people. All right, I mean, you could just join now, leverage the webinars that we do 5 times a week and get these amazing sales. You don't really have to do that much. All right, you just leverage what we've already got in place and you can make a lot of money and you can live an amazing lifestyle. I mean, guys, can it get much simpler than that? Not many people have to do the work, do they? It's just really inviting people to our webinars and hangouts and just letting us do the work. Is that pretty awesome or is that pretty awesome? Someone talk, please.
Caesar, you have anything to say, Caesar?
Get some interaction going, fellas, or girl.
I love how Asia just kind of throws me in the spotlight, right?
Best way to do it.
So, I mean, like for me, it's a ton of value. So, like you were saying, people can come in 2 different ways, right? So, the ones that do want to promote this, I mean, I don't think you can beat that $6,000 commission, right? I mean, that's a huge commission on a value-packed program that people want to buy. Now, for the consumer that just wants to use the program, I mean, they're getting an exceptional value on just buying it, right? Just having access to those hot weeks, right? So they plop down the 12 grand and then they get 20 hot weeks a year. I mean, that's almost half a year. That's a long time on vacation if you're to fully take advantage of it, right? And I know, like, Fraser is laughing right now, but I mean, this kid's basically on vacation like the whole year, right? I mean, he's always just in exotic places, going out, having fun, and that's what people want to do, right? And this is one of those areas where if you can save money on your vacation, you're going to be able to do it more often. You're going to have, you know, what you save on one trip, you can put that towards your next trip, you know, and you're going to be able to kind of slowly start planning more trips and more time off for you and for your family every single year, just from the savings that you're going to get through this program. So, like, what I really like about it too is just the fact that it's all tied in together, right? You come into ILN and you have access to all this mindset and masterminding courses and all just this value-packed business wisdom, and then you're getting this awesome vacation club. And if you really put it all to work, right? If you put everything together and you really put everything to work, you have all the tools and all the resources necessary to build just this humongous business, right? This legacy business that's going to pay you over and over and over every single time, and it's going to give you the freedom that you've always been wanting in your life, right? It's going to give you that lifestyle. But what good is that lifestyle if you don't have a way to get out there and enjoy it, right? And we have that, right, with the private vacation club. So, you know, you come into ILN, you have everything you need to make more money, have more freedom, and then you have this club that's going to allow you to take that money that you made and that extra time that you have to go out there and enjoy it. I mean, what's the point of all the money if you can't enjoy it? What's the point of having time freedom if you can't get away, right? So I just think it's a perfect bundle, right? It's a huge, huge market. People need this wisdom and this knowledge to build their business, because this industry, there's so many people that just, they're either pretty new or they've been in for a long time and they can't quite crack the code, right? And I mean, I'm telling you from experience that I bought a lot of programs over the years just from a bunch of different sources, and it wasn't really until like early last year, I think, or late 2012 maybe, when I actually started like getting traction online and in my businesses, and I was actually making commissions that I finally got to a point where my business was paying me more than I was putting in, right? But here, you know, when I came to ILN and I saw the value in here, it just blew me away. It blew me away because it's like nothing else that you're gonna find anywhere else, right? So Mark Hoverson has put together this Solomon courses that just, they have zero competition. They totally dominate their market because there is no competition for it. There really isn't, right? And then they put together this awesome vacation club, and there's a lot of travel programs out there, but I guarantee you that this is the best value you're gonna find. There's nothing else that will compare with this or will compete with it. So you pack those two together, and it's a no-brainer, guys. I mean, you absolutely cannot lose whether you come in as an affiliate or you come in as just a customer and a consumer. Either way, you're getting awesome, awesome value, and you're definitely going to get your money's worth. And I guarantee you, once you get in, you're going to see it. So get in today. You guys need to get in today.
Guys, honestly, I mean, Caesar wraps it up there. This is the gateway to the ultimate laptop lifestyle. I mean, it truly, truly is. I mean, you just can't touch this bad boy with anything. So, I hope you're pumped. Like I say, any questions, just let us know. Comment below. Alright, but what I'm going to do now is walk you through the...
Can I jump in?
Oh, of course you can. Fire away.
Can I say something? I wanted to say that this is a one-time fee. Sorry, I have dinner guests downstairs and they have children. It's a one-time fee, and it's for 90 years. I know saying that getting 20 weeks of vacation, it sounds a little bit overwhelming, and you think, yeah, I'm not going to use 20 weeks. But you have to think a little bit farther in the future and to really tell yourself, like, how do I want to spend my retirement? Not like 60-something years old, but when you have built that legacy, and it's also, you can bring your family too. You don't have to do this by yourself. These weeks can also be spent with family and with your friends. As long as you're there, you can bring them on these vacations with you at those hot week prices. So it's not just you doing this by yourself and twiddling your thumbs on the beach. I know it sounds rough, but we all like to travel with friends and family. And if you guys can all get together, a lot of these rooms can fit 8 people. A lot of the time, on the list in the back, it'll say that there's 4 or 5 rooms like this available. If you have family reunion you want to do, like, it's just endless possibilities on how you can vacation with this, and it's a one-time fee, just once for 90 years. Like, really? And it's billable and sellable. Come on, guys, really? Come on.
It's Target. I mean, here's a golden nugget for you, right? You buy this right now, all right, and you go target people in timeshare industry. Simple, because they're going to look at this and be like, what the hell did I do buying a timeshare? And they're going to buy. Simple as that, because they'd be stupid not to, because they're going to save so much flipping money. Because like, say, timeshare, you pay, like, I don't know, 50 grand and then one resort for 1 week a year. You know, that's just ridiculous in my opinion, but, you know, that's just me. So...
No, one more thing. There are these theme park travel clubs. I don't want to say the name of it, but it involves a really, really popular theme park, and children really love it. And you are paying that same price every single year for it, and I don't even think you get a full week. Plus, you have to pay, like you said, it's not even a timeshare. You don't even own it. It's just a membership for that year, and if you don't use it, you still have to pay for it. If you are working your 9-to-5 job and you can't manage to get that time off, you still have to pay for that time, and you still have to pay for the maintenance and buy it again the following year. And I think it's up around like $20,000 or something like that. It's insane how much they charge. So yes, it's easy to find people if you can explain to them exactly what it is that they're getting, because they look at it and think that it's a timeshare as well, but they have no idea. You can book a place in Florida a mile away from popular said theme parks and stay for $300 instead of the $30,000, $20,000, $30,000 they're going to charge you to stay a mile away.
Bam! Nice way to wrap it up, Chief. Alright, so what we're going to do now is walk through the join page. Now this is for really the entrepreneurial people who are ready to crush it and just start, you know, promoting this to timeshare people and start making like $6,000 per sale. So you click the Get Started Now button below this video, you'll land on this form. Alright, it's pretty self-explanatory. Fill in your name.
You need to share your screen.
Oh, here we go again. I'll get there, trust me, right? I will get there. Right.
You're truly a student of Mark, Fraser. You're truly a student of Mark.
Come on, if this 23-year-old kid can sell this thing, trust me, you can. I mean, come on, look at me. I'm nothing special. I can't even work a Google Hangout. Anyways, let's start again, shall we? You click the button below this video. It says Get Started Now. Wait, guys, can you mute yourself? I can hear myself echoing. Right, there we go. It's all pretty self-explanatory. Creating your account, you know, first name, last name, email address, phone number, enter all your card information. Make sure this is exact, alright, because the way we run this, it is pretty secure. So if one, you know, detail is out of place, yeah, it won't go through. Alright, so make sure it is specific and it is correct. Alright, your card number. Make sure whoever invited you to this hangout that their name shows here. So if I invited you, it should say my name. If Asia invited you, it will say her name. If Andrea invited you, it will say her name. If Caesar invited you, it will say his name. Alright, and then obviously confirm that. And then completely down to you. We do recommend doing the $12,000 package because, you know, you save yourself $3,000. You know, who doesn't want to save money? Alright, but like I say, it is completely down to you. Who's want to chip in? I can hear people are muting themselves. Anyone? Nope. Right, okay. So, like I say, completely up to you. You do it. And either way, whatever one you do, you'll be getting access to the club within about 48 hours. So set up your account, you'll get your login information, Happy days, you're ready to rock and roll, start traveling the world. Alright, terms and conditions, make sure you read them. Alright, and bam, I've read and agreed to terms and conditions. You'll see exactly what it's going to be. Agree to payment terms as displayed above. Complete purchase, happy days, you're golden. Now you're ready to start promoting it, start earning big money, start traveling the world. Simple as that. Alright, so that, like I say, that's for mainly the entrepreneurial people who are really want to get involved with this, start using it and selling it. But if you strictly just want to actually use the club, just for your own personal use, and you don't really care about promoting it, alright, we'll go into the retail option. Asia, you want to touch on that? Because that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't have the form in front of me because my computer froze. Sorry about that.
Right, hang on a minute. Should be, let's see. Where did it go? Right, I'll give it to you, Chief. I'll let you cover it. There you go. Cool. But yeah, guys, definitely get involved. This is life-changing stuff. This is your step towards the ultimate freedom laptop lifestyle. Trust me. Right, the amount of people who have got involved and just started crushing it and start living an amazing lifestyle, still blows me away. Right, but like I say, completely down to you. Be your best choice of your life, or best decision, should I say, if you take action and get involved with us right now. So, Asia, you ready to rock?
Yeah, I just need to share my screen, but I don't know how to.
Left-hand side, the green button.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh, this hangout's been awesome. I love hanging out with you awesome people.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so Island Private Vacation Club is also known as Global Resort Network. So if you're just interested to just use it as a customer and not even do the promotion as an entrepreneur side of it, but you want to enjoy these savings, then this is where you can get back to the person that you're watching this hangout on, get back to that person, and then they're going to give you a link that is credited to them. And what you're going to do here is there is vacation membership. So there is the silver membership, which is 2 hot weeks per year, and there is the 8,000 platinum membership, which is about 10 hot weeks per year, and the 12,000 diamond membership, that's 20 hot weeks per year. Now remember that not only do you get to travel in and stay at a week time, if you saw what we were showing you, you could get a place to stay like a 5-star resort for, instead of $4,000 through Expedia, you get to pay the same place for only like $400 for a week. Okay, so so there you go, and then all you do is enter your name and billing address, and then also we also have a payment, 5 payments, examples of payment plan over here if you want to look at the payment plan. But of course, if you choose to pay right away, you'll get your membership right away, and you'll be able to use not only just the hotel, you'll be able to use the plane, that we have the travel for planes, we have cars, we have savings on cruises, and then we have so many, I think we have over 50,000 members that are enjoying all this savings and traveling around the world with our private vacation club. All right, guys, are you ready to take this away?
Yeah, I think we are ready to rock. I mean, we do hope you take action on this, like for those of you out there, because this is seriously life-changing stuff. But if I never made a decision to get involved with a vacation club or GRN, whatever you want to call it, the chances are I wouldn't be living the lifestyle I'm living now. It was a difficult decision at the time because the money wasn't, there wasn't loads of it just sitting around. But I knew it was going to be a smart choice. I made that decision, didn't look back, just went full steam ahead, and it's happened. All right, so the same could happen for you. It depends on how much action you take. But like you say, it's completely down to you. I mean, guys, anything else you want to add on before we wrap this up?
I did.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that they only get 2 weeks to travel inside of the membership. The 2 weeks is just for the hot weeks. They're not for every other. Oh, I'm being bombarded. They're not for every other service that's back there. There's instant bookings. Once you get with one of us or anybody that you know that has this travel membership in the Private Vacation Club, you can ask them to show you everything that you do have access to. But the 2 weeks, the 10 weeks, and the 20 weeks are just for the hot weeks, which go from $99 to $390. I think it tops out at.
Yeah.
So those are the super cheap ones. Is what the 2 weeks, the 10 weeks, 20 weeks is limited to. Everything else is still there for you to take vacations with.
You could go on vacations every week, but like Andrea was saying, the really cheap ones, are the hot weeks, which, depending on which membership you buy, determines, how many weeks you'll get. So yeah, I mean, I'm pumped. Like, I really am. I think this hangout's been the bomb. I do hope, for those of you that are out there, that you do take action on this, because it will change your life. You can start taking your family on amazing vacations, save loads of money, and if you, like I say, if you're one of those entrepreneurial type people like we are on this panel, start selling it, and life-changing money does come your way, and you can start going to travel, live an incredible lifestyle, and just have a blast. Just have a cracking time. All right. So, if I think. Anyone? Any last words? Asia, Caesar? Are we good? No?
Get in and have fun and travel. Whoop, whoop.
Asia wraps it up. All right, fam. We'll catch you later. It's Steph Mac. Peace.
Peace out. Thanks, guys. Bye.